I started out not wanting to be here, and I ended up being the manager of the marching band when we went to Pasadena, California, and represented the university on a global scale. I would have never guessed that that was going to happen to me 4 years ago. Like, it's so crazy to think that, you know, I entered this university in one place and I'm leaving it in another, and hopefully I'm leaving it for the better.
I was an econ major, and I would say probably by my junior year, I had my eyes set on going into the business world, not into the research area, but into the investment business in particular. And then I think those things, coupled with the economics background, helped position me for a position at Putnam Investments, which is where I started right out of school.
Oh, I'm just a woman, like I'm just studying political science, like what can I do with that? And instead of saying, oh, I'm just this or I'm just that, I say I am this or I am that. So I am a woman, and I am studying political science, and I am studying journalism, and I am going to law school, and I will be a Supreme Court justice someday. And I'd never had that confidence before.
I started college having no idea what I was going to do. It's like, oh, like I'm a resource economics major. People are like, why are you interested in law? But it doesn't make sense. People are like, you have a natural resource and environmental focus, but you want to go do public service work and do law. But I think it's more the skills I've gained from resource economics are going to make me a very good lawyer one day, and a judge, hopefully.
Started at UMass actually in the engineering department, and I did 2 years there and figured out that software was not my thing. And so I was really good with numbers, and I just really wanted to shift gears, and I really knew I wanted to get into finance, but fortunately Eisenberg wasn't accepting at the time. So I did the next best thing. I got into resource economics, and jobs. I ended up getting a job for a small accounting company in Woburn, and I kind of went from there. Just went from like the mailroom all the way to creating budgets for clients, and so now I'm working as a senior analyst for Faulkner Hospital.
Political science requires one to use their imagination, and you have to be innovative and imaginative of new ways of thinking. Social scientists, we are supposed to look at society and diagnose the problem and hopefully come up with a solution. And you can't really do that if you aren't creative or imaginative.
It is intimidating, trying to figure out where you could, best use your skills, but you have to be strategic when you want to pick up a leadership role, because you do have a lot on your plate and you want to invest your time in something that that resonates with you, that you're passionate about, and that will help you in the long run for your future. So just pick something where you won't begrudgingly go to the meetings, right? So you have to have that underlying passion for whatever you're doing, and that will always help you.
For SBS students, if you're ever in doubt, Thompson 128. Peer advisors are always there. Our office manager, AJ, is incredible, and she can find you an answer to anything. We might not have the answer as peer advisors, but we'll find somebody who does have an answer for you, and we'll be able to help you out. And whether that is with leadership or anything pertaining to academics, we're there to help.
My advice to somebody who wants to become more involved, or a first-year student, would be to show up, to find something that piques your interest, find something that makes you excited, and find out when they meet or what event is going on that presents that kind of interest, and just show up.